to Women. And, of course, we're being broadcast live over WIMG 1300 AM, and you can hit us up on the web at www.wimg1300.com. And we're being taped for future broadcast over WZBN Channel 25, Mercer County, and that's Thursday evening somewhere around 6 o'clock. I just love doing this show. I really do. I got so good I asked for an additional week, and they were most gracious and gave me that week. And I have the absolute joy and delight of having two guests that I'm finding out that we know more about each other than we thought we did when we first started talking on the phone. The first two people I have in here are Grant Livingston and Tammy Jernigan, and they are part of a group called Delivered, and it's a musical ministry that they have, and they're out of Trenton Deliverance, and everybody in Trenton knows Trenton Deliverance. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on the show, and welcome.
Thank you.
Tammy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a member of Trenton Deliverance Center. I have been since the age of 3, where my pastor is Pastor Mark Broach. I've been in Delivered for, I believe, 4 years. Reverend Grant brought me in as one of the altos in Delivered. So, I mean, it's
you live in Trenton?
I live in Lawrence.
Okay, you live in Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Reverend Grant Livingston?
Ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in the Trenton area. I have a large Trenton family. Yes. And I'm thankful to be part of the ministry Delivered. I play the bass for Delivered. But more so than that, I'm also an associate minister at Trenton Deliverance Center. And even greater than that, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's the greatest thing. I'm a believer. And I'm just elated to be part of a ministry, and we go around just uplifting the name of Jesus. Yes. One more thing. I'm married with 3 daughters, three little girls. Well, they're not so little right now.
And they will definitely not be too little, too long. Okay, they'll be grown before you know it.
Yes,
how did Delivered come about?
Well, Brother James Brooks, we have Brother Eric Perkins, and we have Brother John Melkor. So we're a sextet. Is that how you say that?
Yes, okay. Excuse me.
There's 6 of us.
Now, your music is primarily geared to, and across the board audience is specifically geared to young people. What is your focus in the music?
Okay.
And second question, who does your writing? Now, if people want to get a copy, your demo is out there and it's ready for people to...
Well, actually, it'll be out by the end of the year.
Okay.
Right now, we are still recording our music, and it'll be out by the end of the year.
Okay, so people need to keep an ear out for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if they want to hear Delivered, as a matter of fact...
So much. We're getting ready to go to break. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Good evening and welcome back to the second half of Women to Women. My name is Darlene Mcnight and I'm your host again this evening. We have been just too privileged to have members of the gospel group Delivered with us this evening. And our first half, we had Grant Livingston, Reverend Grant Livingston, who was associate pastor at Trenton Deliverance. And we had Tammy Jernigan with him discussing an upcoming album that they have. And now we are privileged to have Regina Johnson. Regina, thank you so much for being here this evening. And Jerome Williams, whom I remember as a little boy from Trenton Deliverance.
Amen.
Why do people do that to folks? I don't even know. So what? I grew up, But just, let's continue this conversation because we're talking about the records that you have and how you guys came into being. Give us a little bit of just your experiences. How you came to be a part of Delivered would be good just in terms of the audience knowing that this is out there for them also, because people often have dreams and sit on them and they just never, I don't know if it's we don't trust the Lord to flesh out our dreams or what, but we just sit on our dreams and we live miserable existences because we don't ask and receive.
Yeah, understood, yes.
Well, I could say growing up in a pastor's home, I am a pastor's child, with what they say, PK kid.
Yeah.
And how my father used to have me and my brothers and sisters. We used to come up. He used to have us come up and sing all the time in church. So singing is nothing new for me. Also, how I got into the group is knowing Sister Tammy. Me and her worked together down at the courthouse. She invited me to come to one of the rehearsals, and just went from there. But this has been a life dream of mine, just singing the gospel and sharing it with other people that are hurting or need to hear it, maybe not in word or in a song. How we draw people to Christ is many different ways that we do that. So I'm happy and I'm thrilled just to be a part of Delivered.
I mean, day after day, I'm just amazing how God just uses people.
My journey in this ministry that God has me in, it was a vision that He gave me. I'm a counselor at Teen Challenge, but I'm also a product of Teen Challenge.
Marvelous testimony.
I went through, and that's when my life began to get put back together. Okay. And then I was just compelled ever since just to proclaim the good news. So many years I suppressed my dreams, and I was bound because of myself. And then when God gave me the escape, I said, I just want to tell everybody about it. So like Rev said, back in 2002, we were just putting something together, and we asked him to play the bass. He's an awesome bass player. And one of the sisters actually was Pastor Mark's sister, Sister Penny. She said, y'all need to make a CD. So she spoke that into existence, and we've been together ever since. We started out with many, but as you can see, there's
so many times we just forge right ahead because it's our idea and how we think, and then we sit there in a broken heap.
Yes, there's nothing like having a relationship with the Father. There's nothing like it, and that's why we are Delivered. And when we was coming up, we was trying to come up with a name. Like, man, what should we call ourselves? And we just thinking about all of our backgrounds, and then Rev said Delivered. It's like, yes, Delivered. We are delivered. So.
This is on a minute-to-minute basis, a daily thing, and He will do it for the worst of us.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoever that is.
Yes.
I just thank God for even the name Delivered, because it means so much to me, because knowing that we all come from different backgrounds, and then when we're out there ministering to different people of different races, and some of the things that you look out over the crowd and you see hurt in the people, and you can relate to some of the things that they're going through because you've been there before, but God has delivered you, and just being there and letting them know that there is a way out of this.
Amen.
There is hope, and even after all is said and done, there's still hope, for whatever situation that the people may be in. We're doing it through music and through song, reaching them. And the responses that we have gotten so far, I thank God for it.
Touch with them. Our time is up.
Amen.
Our time is up. We'll look forward to the album coming out at the end of the year, and getting on Trenton and having them just promote it and push it, because you are our own. You had something you wanted to quickly. And thank you again for being with us on this broadcast of Women to Women. I'm Darlene Mcnight, and I'm signing off for now.